So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you. These are my top 10 HO engines. I've got them all lined up here. I'd say these are the ones that are my favorites out of everything that we've got in our collection, my brother and I. Some of these are mine, some of them are ones he bought, but these are the ones that I think are my favorites. I'm just going to start off. I don't really have them in any order. I've just got them all lined up. I don't really have one favorite, but I'm going to start off with the first one. This here is, let's see, there it focused. This is a Rivarossi streamlined Hudson, the K4 Hudson. Somebody's worked on it. They put a custom decals over it, and then they must have been a screwdriver to scratch it off, and custom numbers and all that. Paint's not that great on it, but it's a really nice looking engine still. It runs really good, and that's why it's on this list. So the next one, this is an old Hobbytown E7. It's a Rock Island one, very heavy, all metal, all-wheel drive, which is nice. As you can see, I think I've showed this one before. The motor's in the middle, then drive shaft going to the front truck, and then another drive shaft going to the back truck. So kind of complicated. Or no, it's the other way around. Motor has a drive shaft going to the back truck, and then the back one drives the front. So if that makes any sense, but it's a very heavy engine, and it runs alright. It's kind of glued together, so I don't think there's really a good way that I can take it apart, but figure out something. Then this one I was thinking about putting as my favorite, but I don't know if it is genuinely my favorite or not. This is a Pemco 260 Mogul. It's an unusual choice for my favorite, but there's just something about it. It's really interesting. It's got tender drive like the Tyco ones, but it's a much better drive system than the Tyco ones. It's got smoke. Just a really nice looking engine, I think. Very interesting, heavy tender. You can see Pemco there. Actually, it's really mostly just because it's an unusual thing. It's from a strange make, unusual engine. You don't see the 260s very often, the old style ones. And the tender drive makes it better, so I really like that one, Pennsylvania. And then this one is really nice as well. This is an old Marks Hudson, made in the 60s, I'd say. Has the smoke unit in it, just such a classic looking thing. And got the Marks tender there. Very nice one. And then this one here, this is brand new, to be honest. It's a farm rail, or it's an Intermountain farm rail GP20, I think. This one I really wanted one of the farm rail ones, and then we went to a train store. There's a little train store in Illinois. He was selling these under market value, brand new, so I got this engine for like $120. It's got DCC and lights and everything. I don't have DCC, but that doesn't really matter to me. So that's a really nice one, and it runs really nice. Then, this one here, you could probably see why it's such a special engine. This is a NJ Custom Brass FP45. It is Burlington Northern. I think if they were going to paint it, that's what they would have painted it as, but it's an unpainted one. It's got a 7-pole motor in it. Not as heavy as I thought it would be, not as heavy as the Hobbytown engine, but as you can see, it has the box and everything and all the original instructions and all that. Runs good, very slow, or very slow for an FP45, but it's a really nice looking engine, and it runs smooth. Then this one, you might be curious to know why this one is on here. This is a Tyco GG1, Amtrak one. This one I actually got for free in a lot from the train store. It was just somebody was giving it away, and we got some of the engines. There were a lot of Tyco engines, like, let's see, which ones were there? A lot of these. That Virginian one was in there, and then there were a few other engines that were in there that I got, such as the little Plymouth switcher there, that was in there. But I really like this one, mostly because it's probably the best running Tyco engine that I've got. It really hasn't been run very often, I don't think, because it's nice and quiet and smooth, even on controllers that aren't the greatest. We'll see if and it's got a light and everything, direction, and it's complete. It's in actually really good shape because it's still got all the pantographs and all the little details that would have come on it, just missing the front coupler, but that's not a big deal since I've got the back one. But that's a really nice one. And then this one, I got this one a long time ago. This is an old Roundhouse 060. I don't know what those are called, what those little engines. I don't know if it's a saddle tank, if that's what they call those, but it's a really nice engine. It runs pretty good. Probably the first old steam engine that I got, early, like old as in 1960s probably. But that one's a really neat one. And then this one here. Now this one is very interesting. This one we got at the Caboose Stop Hobbies. They have the YouTube channel. It's the same name, or YouTube channel the same name. But this is an old Aristocraft 10-wheeler steam engine. This one didn't run at all. It was just hasn't been run for a long time when I got it, and it's got the tender. The tender wheels had come off, so I had to glue them back together. As you can see, somebody's already glued this one back together at one point. But this one actually runs. It still needs work. I haven't really worked on it because it actually ran, so I haven't really done anything to it. But that's a really neat one. It's mainly because the Aristocraft ones just are such a nice looking engine with the brass and the red wheels and all of that. All the Aristocraft engines that I've ever seen are really nice looking. And they're all pretty old, so that's a good thing as well. And then the last one, this is number 10. This is the, you'll have seen this in previous videos, this is that brass daylight that I got at the Caboose Stop Hobbies as well. It came from the same place as this one. We got a whole bunch of stuff there. But to be honest, I have no idea who made that. I don't know if I can put it on its roof to see the bottom of it. But interesting thing about this was the tender wasn't with it at the store. So there's the bottom. It's been customized a little bit. I still need to put the front wheel on. I need a screw for it. I put that wire there because the connection wasn't very good. So the main thing about this engine from the last time you saw it in the last video was this one actually is running now. So you might have seen it in the video that I posted yesterday. I had it running for the first time pulling a train. That's the first time I've had it pull a train since I got it working. But it actually runs pretty good. It's big motor in that. It's just a 5-pole though, so it's not like the brass one. But it's actually a pretty good runner and very heavy. Weird because the engine was by itself, and then the top of the tender was in another container or pull-out drawer or something, and then all the way across the room in another drawer, kind of hidden away, was the base for the tender with the wheels on it and the coupler and all of that. And I'm glad that I found it because it's the same one, or it is the base of the tender that came with it. It's the brass one, fit perfectly, and I'm glad that I found all the pieces. It's really not missing any pieces except for the screw to hold on the front truck. I've still got the front truck. It's over here, but I am yet to put it on. I need to get a screw. But those are all of 10 of the engines that I think are my favorites. If you have any suggestions of anything else you like, or anything you want to see like running around or something, just put it in the comments. But just show them all once more. So I think that'll be it for this video, so thanks for watching.